this comes in a little too late. However, it is good that the president has realized suddenly and has experienced his Damascus moment and realized that, oh, I have been on the wrong and now this is the time I'm supposed to make amends. Whatever he is doing now should have come 2-3 months ago or a year ago, when he realized that his cabinet was consistent of inept people, when he realized he had to micromanage each and every ministry, when the voices of Kenyans started becoming loud. The reason why we are talking about this, the reason why these protests have been what they have been, is because for once you're dealing with a population that is armed with the information and focus, which is one thing that has been lacking throughout, because you see the pattern of the previous demonstrations or the previous ways where Kenyans have expressed themselves. Most of the time, there had been that lack of coordination and many people not understanding. That's why we got so mad when you hear MPs just before Occupy Parliament happened talking about those people on the streets have not read that document. Those people on the streets do not know why they were there. It was an insult, because those people on the streets were the same people who participated, who were very active in public participation spaces, and they had read it and they had broken it down to very understandable pieces to even the illiterate. Because it was for the first time we see a talk of finance bill being discussed on TikTok, having been translated into our local native languages. I saw somebody do a very brilliant discussion on finance bill in Luo. I saw the other do it in Somalia. I saw another one in Kikuyu. Everyone had an effort to make sure that people understood. And the fact that they downplayed the reason why people were on the street is where the mistake started. Because that is us not talking about the extravagance that we have experienced, the mpende msipopenda attitude that this government came in with, the fact that people have been making these noises, the fact that people have been making the complaints, and there is no response to it. So the president is wholly responsible for the mess we are in right now, and it's only better that it is him who can get us out of this. So if I were him, this is the point that you make all those radical changes and don't do them for the sake of doing them. The same way that they made public participation look like it was for the sake of it. So let us see heads roll. Let us see proper governance going forward.